some salmiakki to start a nice video about Finland.
That's not fair.
Do it!
I would never eat salmiakki.
Drink it. Ready? Welcome to another video. I'm Fra. I'm Sere.
And I'm Fra.
To give a little background, she's Italian and I'm Finnish, so currently we live in my home country.
Yes. I have been living in Italy for all my life except for a short period of time that was like 1 year in Greece for an exchange student program, and I've studied until get my university degree in Italy.
Yeah.
And then after that we decided
to move here when she graduated last year, and now we have lived here for around 9 months or so. So the big question, why exactly Finland?
Moving to Nordic countries was always my dream. But the reason why we exactly chose Finland above the others, it's because of course there was no sense to move in a country in which we should be like completely alone. So we decided Finland because it's where Seve's friends and family are.
Yeah, it's nice to be next to my family and friends. It's, of course, for me it really feels like home. But of course there are still many other reasons why we decided exactly Finland.
Yeah,
but
of course it cannot be the only reason because of course I've got friends and family in Italy as well.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest reasons, at least for me, was about the career opportunities. In Finland the cost of the life is a little bit higher, but salaries were higher, and I mean that's what I thought even before coming. Then the job market was a little bit more open and I had more opportunities even though I was just a new graduate.
And very good thing about the work life here is that we clearly divide the work and the leisure time. So usually we work here from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, and then after that you don't need to think about work. But in many countries you kind of take the work home, or you have to work basically all day or whatever, but here there's always time for family, friends,
and personal time. I mean, the work of course is a big part of your life, but then they prioritize after that your personal time. They give space. If you want to do your own stuff, you still have time and you don't feel you're wasting basically all your time behind work.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the key reasons why Finland is ranked the happiest country in the world.
Another reason is one that looks more towards the future, because it's about the amazing educational system that is one of the best in the world. Because we were thinking, if we want to raise our kids, it has to be a country that offers them the best educational system.
Yeah, and of course here all the education basically is completely free. You don't need to pay anything to get a normal education for children, or even all the universities are free. So
yes.
And another thing is the environment here that is very calm and peaceful. And it really fits our values, because this is exactly what we want as a couple and as individuals, is this simple lifestyle, this kind of balance that you don't need to rush anywhere, and there's nobody to tell you kind of what you should be doing or that you should have something here in order to be happy. I think here everybody kind of are happy in their own way.
And I think this resonates a lot with our values, because here in the country they value a lot this personal space somehow, but also personal opinion and the cultural differences. And this of course means more equality in terms of course of rights, but as well in terms of not judging your choices. So your choices will not be judged, but be treated and respected with the same equality, either they agree or not. And I also believe that one of the reasons why the Finnish environment is so calm and peaceful is because of the connection with nature.
Yeah, we are very connected with the nature. Even in the big cities, nature is very close to where you live. So there are basically no places even in Finland where there wouldn't be, you know, parks or forest or trees. And this really makes you feel peaceful, that you can just go outside from the door and you are really in the nature. It's really liberating feeling.
Yes. So whatever is happening in your life, whenever you need to go back to nature for have a very clean and clear mind, you know that is just one step away.
Yeah.
I mean, being Sicilian and living next to the sea, I couldn't move in a country that was completely without water.
Yeah.
So what better country than Finland that has, how many lakes do you have? Because I cannot.
Well, let's say quickly 189,000. I don't know. Maybe you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong.
So wherever I go, I can find nature in terms of parks and trees, you know, and forest, but as well these lakes that some are small and some are very big, and they seem so much like the sea. And this is what gives me the most peace about being close to nature. And then there's of course my biggest dream, that is seeing the northern lights. Still I didn't see them, but it's coming. I feel it this winter.
Here the winters are of course a little bit dark. If you want to see a video about that, make sure to check this video out, what we made a few months ago when it was just the darkest time of the year. And one very big factor was that the Finnish really focus on their health. The environment here is really active, kind of encourages you to be healthy, to make better choices that really help your body to feel good mentally and physically. Like right now I'm seeing some old man running in the street.
Yeah, it's the entire culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this.
Yeah, we value watching sports, but also we really do them ourselves.
And as well, this means that the entire society, the entire system supports the physical exercise and promotes it. And this of course means for the citizens a healthier lifestyle more in general.
It's very easy to stay active. You don't even notice that you are exercising. It's like a habit that comes like very naturally.
Yeah, and also if they don't know what to do when they are hanging out, of course it can be involved exercise, and it makes it so easy. And then another very big advantage for us is that in Finland there is a huge variety of vegan food.
Yeah. In Italy we were a bit struggling sometimes to find options for us, but here is not a problem at all, especially in bigger cities, or at least bigger than the average. It's really easy. In every store there are vegan options, not even that expensive. I mean, they are pretty moderate the price, the same as if you would be non-vegan. You would pay around the same.
Yes.
And this is really helping us to keep a healthy, balanced diet here.
Yes. And then they have a lot of proteic food. They invented a lot of food like harkkapapua, and then there's the nyhtökäyrä. That is exactly their invention, and really a lot of substitutes.
Even though we live here permanently, this still doesn't mean that we don't want to move in another country. Someday, for example, in Italy, I would really like to spend there the winters. If you are Finnish, you probably understand me.
Yeah, well, I think there's a huge difference between the Sicilian winter with the Finnish one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching us. We are very, very grateful, and we hope to see you in the future as well.
Remember to stay kind and meaningful in your own beautiful journey.
Yes.
Ciao.
Ciao.